In today's program, we discuss a variety of topics, many revolving around sugar, addiction, the microbiome, and inflammation. Dr. Rodier wrote a book in 2005, Licking Sweet Death, aimed at what he calls the, quote, national tragedy of sugar addiction, which he began to fight personally in the 1990s. After that struggle, he began to collect medical articles which informed his book some years later. In his research, he found that the addiction to heroin has been compared to the addiction to sugar. Now, while some sugars are natural, like the kind of fructose in many fruits, the use of refined sugars, including the omnipresent sucrose derivative sugars and high fructose corn syrup, are very dangerous to the body. These bad sugars neutralize the satiety areas in the brain, so people don't feel full and they keep eating and eating, fueling the toxic effects on so many organs in their bodies, while consolidating the addictive qualities of these substances. These effects are not just in the body, but in the gut, bacteria themselves, driving them to augment the desperate need for these substances. We further discussed the recent research that indicates that corn syrup may be implicated in intestinal cancer. This is included in almost all the sweet and processed foods that we eat because it is sweeter and cheaper than cane sugar. The dangers in sugar are not new. Take a look at this forgotten study. Further in this conversation, we discuss the claims that not only are memories stored outside the brain, such as the idea that myofascial tissue may hold memories that can be released by a therapeutic massage, but amazingly, perhaps outside of the body altogether, with the brain possibly acting as a kind of antenna to connect a person to his memories. These are some of the ideas related by Greg Braden and others. Some of this evidence may be found in NDE experiences or in experiences with persons who are familiar with higher levels of consciousness. One amazing experience of this kind is told in Saved by the Light, as written by Daniel Brinkley. We relate a story about Baba Ram Das, who gave up his relationship to the psychedelic movement because of his experiences with an Indian guru who related information to him he could not have possibly known. This led to a robust debate about whether or not drugs, which can stimulate higher levels of consciousness but also can cause powerful other problems, should be legalized. We also discuss how an arthritic pain control supplement may now be useful in the prevention of cardiovascular disease. Another topic that we discussed was how antibiotics can affect cardiovascular disease. This could be the result of compromised bacteria in the microbiome, which can affect inflammation in the heart and circulation areas, as well as other areas in the body. It's surprising how long ago we knew about the effect of antibiotics. Join us for our next exciting program titled Licking Sweet Death, Sugar, Addiction, the Microbiome, and Inflammation on the Integrative Hermetic Health Show with Hugo Rodier, MD.